Forget. What up? It's TJ Smooth. Welcome to College Football. So we're gonna play and we gonna win. I just know we are. Right? We ain't even finna. What we got? I want like a. Can we get like a? That'll work. Man, don't make me mad. Just win. Just win.
Glad to have you with us from Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Toledo Rockets and the Ball State Cardinals. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. And the Rockets will kick off first, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as a return is stopped short of the 25. The Cardinals offense will get the ball first. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Passing it and never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They go to the counter. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Toledo's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And, David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? The run inside. It's Horton. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Complete on the left to Smith. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Rockets will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Ball State offense ready to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Grab behind the line. It's Hamilton. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Horton. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Pulls it on the option. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. To throw, it's Richter. Pressure coming. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. And the Rockets send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. Makes a grab and room to run. The 20. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Running inside, it's Smith. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. Finding some room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. The sure hands, it's Crosby.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screen.
33. The Rockets moving quickly to the line.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Richter. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The run inside. It's Horton. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving. Gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Got it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cardinals are flying down the field. Wants to throw again. He's got him in the flat. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37th. The Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball at the 38th. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out in the end zone. He'll take the safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. All the way back to the 15. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Rockets. The defense putting points on the board.
There is nothing better than watching a big boy do what he was born to do. Ball on the turf, the big fella scoops it up, and Palmer, thank God he didn't have to go far.
You know what? The thing I love about this too, David, is he never quit on the play. He pursued it, showed great effort. He was Johnny on the spot, bounced right into his belly. They may want to put this guy on short yardage goal line because he has a nose for the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Running inside, it's Horton. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Cardinals have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy that, remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
Keeps it himself. Crosses the 45. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Horton. There's some room. Inside the touchdown, Cardinals. Roll his way into the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his 2nd touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping it. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Rockets offense is back on the field. From the gun.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ball State offense ready to start this drive. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there and got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defeated.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. They kick it away on 4th down. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He gets a block. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, just nothing happened in that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
And the Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Richter. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Rockets will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Bringing the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. He'll pull it down. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the 1st down. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Hoover. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Handoff to the lone back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Rides to back and leaves it. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. The Cardinals want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The run inside. It's Smith. Got enough for the 1st. Nice move. Creates some space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Richter. Rushes on him. He's taking the shot. Upstairs to make the catch. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the 1st half. Wants to throw it again. On the move, he fires. Almost had the completion, just missed it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Makes a catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Makes the catch. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Snapped it in the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Dead center perfect. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels. And it's the Fighting Irish, looking to push their record to 4-1 on the season. And you do that, you're in the driver's seat in terms of locking down a postseason spot. Although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game in Muncie. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Schumann Stadium.
Kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. And the Rockets are moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Newell. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Looking downfield, it's Richter. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Got a man. It's Crosby. Could not make his way to the corner. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the chains, but there is a man still down on the field. The Rockets with the 1st and 10. The option, he'll keep it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running inside, it's Smith. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Rockets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Rockets! Somehow, they got up off the deck. They fought back, and they've tied the game.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Gets it almost to the 30-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 29, and a solid return there. Hold and fired complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hoover. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The